Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Legion. And we have a bunch of quests to turn in, including all the errands that we've done for Kyrtos, who's getting a little bit fell mad with his experimentation. So let's see this head toward its inevitable conclusion.
I am looking for an assistant. I suppose you will do.
The tome. Do you have it? Yes. Within these pages lies the secret to true mastery of this power. Fell bent for leather. Have you obtained the hides? I can no longer hear their shrieking. Finally, peace and quiet. Do you have the essence? I must have it. Kyrtos greedily consumes the essence. Ah, much better. My senses are focused and ready for research. I have had it with the small fry, assistant. Time to go straight to the top. The tome is the key to unlocking the potential within our people. Do not worry, young one. I have enough power to complete the task at hand. Let us harness fell magic and change the future. Follow me and witness the redemption of the Shaldorai. Assist Kyrtos with his ritual. And, ooh, for 11,000 artifact power.
Go forth and be quick about it. This portal. I must prepare for the ritual there.
Well, you didn't say nothing about going through no green portal. Where are we going? I think we're heading straight to that command ship, I would assume. I guess there's only one way to find out, though. Loading times have been a bit long today, unfortunately. Also, you may notice that the game audio is a little bit higher than normal. I'm kind of experimenting with more audio settings, so if it's good or bad, let me know in the comments. It'll definitely go a long way to assisting me in future episodes. Oh. Pretty excited today. Lots of excitement. Well, I guess it depends on what you call excitement. The first thing is I'm waiting for a callback on a job that is pretty much right up my alley. I'll let you guys know if I actually get it and kind of explain what I've got to do. And the other thing is a lot of people excited because of the light breaker. Yep, we're on one of those ships. You can hear the awesome Legion theme in the background.
There can be no progress without sacrifice.
I guess I'm ready to begin your ritual.
Be ready, assistant. I shall begin drawing power from the ship's stores.
Oh, that's never a good sign.
So much power. I can handle it. I can take more. Ah, so that is the key. More. More!
Oh, Lord. Hi, how you doing?
Much better. I have all the power I could want. Yet I still crave more.
Oh, Kyrtos. We had such a lovely business relationship and you had to mess it up by getting greedy. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with being greedy. But, not in that way. Well, there was that. As we said what was going to happen. Going to get too hungry for power, and bad stuff happens. Why can't people be hungry for money? Power comes with money. It's kind of a natural thing. But no. You just wanted to be all green and minty flavored. Alright. So now we need to, we can report that to Lyla if we feel so inclined. But we also need to go talk to our demon hunter friend. And I believe Lyla actually has another quest for us, like a new quest hub. So that's awesome. A lot of people have been excited about the Spider-Man Homecoming trailer that premiered last night, kind of late last night. Tons of reaction videos already up about it. One of the things I've actually been considering on the channel is the fact that maybe start doing oh, never mind, everything's down here on the south. Doing a few reaction videos, not like an actual reaction channel, because I have kind of mixed feelings about that, but just about stuff that I'm particularly interested in, like comic book trailers, sci-fi trailers. Getting a little bit of lagginess. I apologize for that if the game kind of sputters out here some. But yeah, I think... Oh, Lord. We're in a bad part of town right there, weren't we? But the thing about it is, I've never been a huge fan of Spider-Man. I'm not fond of the character. And I was kind of curious how this trailer was going to look. And to tell you the truth, it looks like it has a lot of potential. And this is coming from a non-fan. Just because I think we need to head over into the castle area. Yeah, I think that's where we need to go. Just use the chain. Because it's a young Spider-Man. It's not like... It's not Tobey Maguire pretending to be young. It's an actual kid playing him in a lot of ways. And I think that's going to make the difference. Portal activation. The shard of Kozak tugs as if it wants to fly into place. Okie dokie. The shard of Kozak locks into position next to the portal. You can feel the dark withering of Fel energy surround you as it collects near the portal. That's one. And seeing more of the same.
Now that the portal has been opened, the path to Azeran is clear.
Yeah, I'm not really fond of these green portals. That seems to be a theme today.
My life is dedicated to destroy.
You won't have much time before the Legion is aware of your presence on the ship. When the alarm is raised, countless Burning Legion forces will attempt to board the ship through this portal. I will not let them succeed. I will guard this portal from enemy reinforcements until you return. It is up to you to slay Azeran and lay waste to his ship. We don't have much time. You must attack swiftly and without mercy. Defeat Azeran in Felsoul Hold for 300 ancient mana.
If we don't meet again, enter the portal and fight your way to Azeran.
Well, you heard the lady. It's cool that that Sony and Marvel have been able to agree to kind of... Ooh, treasure chest. We will take care of Azeran here in a second. Been able to agree on this kind of same universe world. I think Sony's kind of realized it's not about protecting your intellectual property as vehemently as possible, like in the case of Fox. They're like, well, if we make movies in the same universe as Disney, we can make money. And a lot of money. And they really have needed to, because apparently the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies didn't make a whole lot of coin comparatively to what they wanted. I was like, I saw the first one. I liked it. I thought it was better than any of the Tobey Maguire films, except for maybe Spider-Man 2. Ooh, Inferno Punch. An extremely potent alcoholic beverage. Well, let's go ahead and have a libation. Noms. Alrighty, here we go. Ooh, that was very potent. I'm already drunk. Oh wow, we went from 0 to drunk in that quick. Actually, wouldn't mind that. That would definitely save time. And Azeran is dead. Simple and effective. Like the Tobey Maguire, I hated how they did Green Goblin, and I love me some Willem Dafoe, but they really should have just put him in some green makeup because he is Green Goblin. He actually looked less intimidating when he was in that armor in the first one. Spider-Man 2 I thought was good. I loved how they did Dr. Octopus, who I find to be a... Wow, she's been busy.
Azeroth must not fall.
With Azeron slain, the Legion has been dealt a crippling blow that they will not soon recover from. You have my respect, Swindlegear. Yeah, and some ancient mana, too.
The Burning Legion has been dealt as more important than the Legion's destruction. Our work is far from over.
Whoa, you were talking with two voices there. I guess it makes sense because you're possessed by a demon, but still. Okay. Well, she's probably going to walk off and disappear. Let's go ahead and... How much ancient mana do we have? Yoink. Now, combine the shard into an Eridari ignition crystal. Oh! 13,000 artifact power. I like that. Get the Dreadblades all souped up and good to go. Because I have that one of the golden dragon stuff, I'm not really keen on farming a whole bunch of artifact power now, because the rest of it isn't that important. But it looks like we are done with Felsoul Hold finally, thank God. So let's take the Flight Master's whistle, and this should deposit us at Shalaran. If not, it's going to take us into Asana. Hey! Excellent. Right where we need to be. And Swindle is still a little bit tipsy. It's okay. If anyone has the right to get drunk, it's a pirate. But I actually liked Andrew Garfield's version of Peter Parker infinitely better than Tobey Maguire's. I could never buy Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. I don't know why. And Andrew Garfield, he wasn't really Peter Parker in a lot of ways. I don't know. It's weird.
Aran Arcana.
The bigger they are, the harder they fell, and we also get the perfect opportunity. Kyrtos, you old fool. You should have known the risks. And there goes that. Now, the perfect opportunity. I have heard whispers from Suramar City. Recent unrest in the city has prompted the nobles to seek another advisor to fill Elisandre's council. Such positions are rarely offered and hotly contested. This is the perfect opportunity, and Lilith is the perfect candidate. Fate smiles upon our cause. I know she has historically chosen to avoid such politics and maneuvering, but we must now ask her to join the fray. Seek her out at the Waning Crescent and ensure her victory. Meet Lilith at the Waning Crescent.
Be careful who you trust.
Now, we talked to Lilith much earlier here in our adventures in Suramar City, so it'll be good to catch up and see what exactly we have to do. We're going to get someone working for us into Elisandre's inner council. I guess kind of like Rommel in Nazi Germany, because Rommel was one of the field marshals, but he wanted Hitler dead. So I'm paying a lot of attention to that. Speaking of that, my lord, Twitter is crazy lately. There's this new hashtag called Ban Star Wars. Apparently Rogue One, some of their rewrites were really pushing the fact that that the Empire is a fascist organization, which, quite frankly, anyone who watches Star Wars should know. That's exactly what the Empire is. But a lot of people are considering that to be anti-Trump, and now they're doing a ban Star Wars hashtag, which is, oh, I am not wearing my disguise. That's not smart. That's not smart at all.
They are waiting for you in the tavern.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. I am not...
There's a reason we live on the opposite side of the city, my friend.
There we go.
I agree that this whole business is distasteful. Even still, the sort of influence you would have.
I could change much for our people. Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Greetings.
Ah, Swindlegear. So good to see you once again. I trust you are ready to assist me with my campaign? The Lysra ask much of me, but our cause is worth the risks. The title of advisor would grant us enormous influence, information, access. I could change this rebellion. I could save so many lives. I will need strong endorsement to ascend, though. There are many houses who stand with me by virtue of my family's name. Some are more hesitant. Lady Aurora of House Astavar is the most prominent of these. Seek her out and offer your aid in my stead. Earn her trust, and the rest will follow. Speak to Lady Aurora. I guess that's how you spell that.
Glory to the Shelderai.
Or how you pronounce that.
My doors are always open.
If Lilith is to achieve the role of advisor to the Grand Magistrix, then we will need to open a path for her. It is true she will have some supporters, but they alone cannot grant her the title. There are other houses that Lilith must contend with. Fear and coercion are their tools. None dare stand against them openly, and we cannot win them over with favors or oaths. Speak with Arluin. I trust he will have more details on how to proceed.
I need you to look into a suspicious person who has been lurking around my tavern. Find where he is, follow him at a distance, and discover his purpose.
Oh, the stuff reset. I think
only ask.
we just walked into a new world quest, I think. Yeah, hide at the rendezvous location. Okay, that was weird. But the thing about it is, the big thing that a lot of people have been paying attention to has been fake news that people have been spreading just, I guess, because or to fulfill agendas or something. Who's to say that... what I think this entire thing stemmed from is the fact that I think one of the writers of Rogue One called Trump a Nazi. And I'm just kind of and I hate to get political here, guys, I apologize, but I'm just kind of one of those things that if we had any idea on the real, like, thoughts of people who have written or created some of our most beloved things, we wouldn't like anything, or at least certain people wouldn't like anything. So I'm just gonna watch the movie. It's Star Wars. I don't care what the people who created it necessarily think. As long as it's Star Wars, I'll be happy. Just everyone can get so salty now about the smallest things.
State your business.
Open for business. We need to help persuade some noble houses to support Lyla's bid for advisor. You in?
Don't make that what she's up to. Brave girl. I'd be delighted to help, but...
But what?
Are you lost?
1,200 ancient mana. Such the mercenary. Oh, we've only got 560. Which means a trip to the vineyards is in order. Now, the good news is that's the last time that we have to do that. But let's go ahead and take care of the... No, that's at the rendezvous location. Speak to Lady Aurora. And she's all the way over on the other side. So actually, it would be best if I go to the vineyards and farm some mana and then head that way. So I'll see you guys here in a sec. So after about 10 minutes, we've got all the ancient mana that we need for Arluin. But Lady Aurora is right below us, and we are deep... Like, down there at the bottom is where all of the elites are, and all of them can see through stealth. So we're going to utilize a little bit of subtlety here, and we're going to drop in literally on her. So, dunk, like so, and look at that. Perfect.
We see the stars once more.
I love Lady Lunastray like a sister, but I'm afraid my hands are tied. How could I let this happen? Aurora wrings her hands. Yesterday, Corin Stellaris approached me about the appointment. He sought my support, but I did not offer it. He said my son's life would continue as normal if I gave him my vote. This morning, my son was gone. I can only think of the terrible things he may be suffering. You know what this family is capable of. You want my support, but I can do nothing while my son is in danger. Nothing. Please, save him. Rescue Alan Astravar.
Walk in starlight.
That's a interesting name for an elf. Alan. And he is all the way there on the dock, so we've got quite a trek.
Something's not quite right.
Yep. Oh, Lord.
What are you hiding?
It's okay. It's all about the roguiness. All about the roguiness.
No mercy for outlanders.
We can vanish if we need to.
Star.
Oh, Lord. Okay, time to vanish. Whew. As I said before, this is a dangerous part of town. Now, getting back to what we were talking about, I'm just one of those people who really think that people have the right to be upset about anything, whether I find it particularly distasteful or not. That's one of the great things about, ideally, living in this country. It's just, I think that there are a lot more important things we should be focusing our anger on. Does that make sense? Stuff like people who are going hungry and all that kind of stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and blind you. And head here into the water. There we are. That was a close shave. I just hate it when people get, like, legitimately furious over stupid things while, you know, children are starving and all that kind of stuff, and no one seems particularly upset about it. They look at that as a, oh, this is an eventuality. This is always going to happen. I can't stand that logic. But, to tell you the truth, both sides are guilty of that whole thought police thing. That if you don't think like they do, you get publicly ridiculed and scorned. It's a weird world we live in. There's everyone would just calm down, man. So everyone take it easy. Now we can't use that. Let's see if we can... Boarding action. Haha! And, man, we snuck up behind everyone, didn't we? Yeah, back off. I think they meant to kill me. No, really, you think? Brilliant deduction there, Watson. I'm getting off this infernal ship. I'll return to my mother at once. Yeah, you do that. Ugh, which means we need to find a way to get back there. And the best way to do that would be to head back to the vineyards and do that drop-off point again. So, let me go ahead and do that. And here we go into the breach once again. Just gotta time these boosters. Boop. Perfect. See? A nice little family reunion. He is unharmed. I owe you and Lilith a great debt. I will endeavor to protect my son until the votes are cast. Corin Stellaris is a predator even among the nobility. It does not surprise me that he should stoop to such depths to ensure his own success. Tell Lilith that she has my support, unequivocally. You may also choose to tell her that Corin Stellaris will hurt her if she gives him a chance. Be careful. Return to Lilith at the Waning Crescent.
The Shaldarai shall rise.
Cool, cool. Well, I've got a little bit of a drive to do to get back to the Waning Crescent, but we need to go ahead and turn in that mana to Arluin as well. Okay, Lilith.
Yes?
I know of Corin. We will not underestimate his venom, rest assured. Thank you for helping me find her. She's a very dear friend of mine.
The people will rise.
Well, that's one. Now... where was Dingus again? He's not showing up here on the map. Arluin. Yeah, I know he's over here, but... where... I hate it when they don't have him on the radar for us to track down. I know he's near the docks. Which sucks a bit, because now we have to go through this kind of heavily guarded area. There we are. Oh, come on. Wait, can we track that? Nope. It's not giving us the option to track him. So we gotta try and find him the old-fashioned way. Which I think he may be... over here? Maybe? There you are. Okay. Wasn't nearly as much of a task as I thought it was going to be.
Menageries that way.
Alright. Take your 1200 ancient mana and choke on it.
Watch your back.
Very well. Let us talk strategy.
Always a pleasure. Do things my way and she'll be advisor before dinner.
There are two houses that pose a threat to Lilith's rise, but we concern ourselves with only one of them for now. House Duskmere commands respect through fear, and that fear is not unfounded. Few can boast of magical talent equal to that of Ruven Duskmere. Without this charming specimen, however, their house is nothing. I know you may find my methods distasteful. Know that there were demons in Suramar long before the Legion. This one has lived long enough. Slay Ruven Duskmere. Ooh, look at that artifact
Don't
power.
linger. You'll regret it.
Now, where are you at? Oi! Of course, you're going to send me all across this city. Which, I mean, isn't that big of a deal. It's just, I wish there were like subways or something. Those gondolas are a little bit slow. Which is interesting because the gnomes seem to be the only race to have mastered shuttle technology.
What are you hiding?
Well, no, the goblins do too. The goblins have the monorail. That takes them all around Azura. So we're actually going to take a shortcut here and go from one zone to the other, maybe from the vineyards, and we can fly, or the Sanctum of Order. Let's check that. No, we definitely need to go through the vineyards. Right smack dab in the middle of elite territory. So many. An illusion! What are you hiding? Like so.
An illusion? What are you hiding?
I will let you know that later in the storyline, if you advance high enough, the tables do get to get turned a little bit, because there is a quest where you're trying to find infiltrators. Well, let's go ahead and do a little bit of gliding. That should help out. Now, where's our target? Oh, our target is there in the waterway, if memory serves. Here, let's land on this stairway. And we will stealth here.
An illusion?
Sup?
What are you hiding?
There he is. Reuven. Isn't that the name of the main bad guy in... Oh,
Stop
what
your
was...
sniveling.
Oh,
You give your lives for a worthy cause.
is it Reuven? Or Ruvik? Never mind. That's from one of those Capcom horror games. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me right now. Let's get some copper and...
A challenger. The Legion brings us power unending.
Mm-hmm.
Kneel before the might of the Shouter.
Oh, he likes to talk, doesn't he?
Be defeated by the likes of too far away.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you? Looks like he had some people that he was trying to take advantage of.
Are you lost?
It seems as though you had that well in hand. I did not want to interrupt. There's one less power hoarding nobility to worry about. Well done, Swindlegear. Corin Stellaris and Reuven Duskmere were close friends, but one has always overshadowed the other. Now the Stellaris family stands to gain from Lord Reuven's death. Handsomely. House Duskmere will soon learn of their loss. I want you to be the one to redirect their anger and grief. A handful of well-placed rumors should do the trick. I won't be lingering in this part of the city for long, and Lyla will want to know of your efforts. Return to her when you're finished. Plant rumors among members of House Duskmere.
Watch
Man,
your back.
we're getting very Game of Thrones-ish here, aren't we? And there's no sneaking. Well, no, there's plenty of sneaking about, but there's no avoiding the fact that we have to go through all of these nasty part of town. We just need to really watch out for the demons.
An illusion? What are you hiding?
And sap as many as we can to avoid discovery. Because I only have one more charge of smoke powder, and our vanish has a 2-minute cooldown. So if we get into a problem,
Who goes there?
or if we get into a messy spot, well,
Something's not quite right.
like that, bad stuff will happen. Distraught noble.
Suramar ascends.
Oh, my dear Reuven. He was such a brash child, so full of pride. I always knew he would take great power for his own someday. But not this. I did not see this coming. Oh, my child. Oh, it's the mother. There's talk in the streets that they found a silver crescent near his corpse. Is that true?
Alisand guide you.
That is the symbol of House Stellaris. But that could not be. Corin was Reuven's dearest friend. No, that's simply impossible. Oh, we are all about sowing the seeds of disorder, aren't we? Well, I'll tell you what, in the company of this grieving mother, we will go ahead and end the episode, and we'll continue spreading the rumors next time. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. I will see you next time. Later days, everyone.